Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Just about to get underway. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Number 24, Brandon Nimmo.
And a new season is officially underway. Swings through that one for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And there's one down. Wyatt Langford will hit next.
Off the plate, ball one.
Just missed. Shota, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Fouled off. He was late. Just underway here from Wrigley. Swing and a miss. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, two gone. Here comes Corey Seager. Aye. Close, but called the ball. And a count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound today, Jack Leiter. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Line drive. Reaching down and makes the grab. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. And a foul ball. Happ, a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Junior Caminero. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And that's the third out. New inning getting started. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Shea Langoliers.
Ball. That's inside.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play. Here's Jack Peterson. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers.
11,
Kyle Higashioka. Looking to start something with one gone. And there's a ball.
That pitch is out.
No score here in the second.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one
That's
misses.
outside.
Ball 3. And there's a foul ball. In the air, left field. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Jake Berger up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. In the dirt. Man at second. And another ball.
That's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That one back there.
That ball's
And
foul.
that is foul.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The 3-1. This one in the air, center field. And this one looks like trouble. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Evan Carter getting ready to. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Josh Smith looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Swanson under this one. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Opening day at Wrigley Field. Where else would you rather be singing? Cubs looking to build off their postseason run from a year ago. They knocked out the Padres before falling to the Brewers in the division series in 5.
Well, I don't have to tell you this, partner, but the Cubs ended a 5-year postseason drought by winning 92 games last season. Must be the TV announcers.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a foul ball. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Swings and misses. And now one away. Here's Alex Bregman. Line drive. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Joe Adell. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Swanson digs in.
Swanson.
And the 0-2. This one in the air, right field. And
Nope,
it's a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. That is the inning. On the north
Leading
side
off
of
for the
Chicago,
Rangers,
John
the third
Chambi
baseman,
and Chris
number 6,
Singleton. Top half of the third inning. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Stepping in, Mason Wynn. In the air, right field. Adele under it. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. This one in the air, center field. 2 away. So up next, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Swinging a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Out to short. In time to Bush. And the inning is over. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the last of the third. Willie Castro now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Ball 1. Foul ball there. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Seager fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Ball one low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Nimmo on his way over. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, start of the 4th, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Just missed.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Next offering down in the dirt. The other way. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you treat.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ben Brown.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper. He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The Rangers with the go-ahead run at first here on opening day. Check swing, and he went 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball right field. Adele under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Go ahead run on base. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Doubled in his first AB. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Castro for 1. On to first, double play. Here at Wrigley Field. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
That's a ball.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. And next is the designated hitter, Junior Caminero. And that one is lifted in the air. Langford on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now pitching for
Mackenzie Gore will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air right field. Nimmo takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Number 3, Alex Bregman.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Gore, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. High fly ball out to center field. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready now for the 5th inning. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Digging in, Michael Hellman. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's Josh Young. Doubled his first time up.
Josh Young.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Late with the swing there. That one's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now batting
Cubs,
Joe Adell.
The right fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
Ball 1.
Pitch is
That's
in the
ball
dirt.
2.
And that's ball 2. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Three-two. Short hop liner handled it short. On to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Dansby Swanson stands in. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. Handles, throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Castro in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball, that's low.
Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. On the north side of Chicago, John Schaub. And Chris Singleton, top 6. Mason Wynn stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball, that's out.
And there's a base hit, and the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
Goes down looking.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he swings through that one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach. And just blasted it through the
pitching change here. Gregory Soto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
What do you got?
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. 2-1 now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on the way. And that one is inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. To third, tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. To the right side, Berger. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Fouls away the first offering. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 3-run lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could.
And a base hit on a line. Half on his way home. In comes the run from second.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong.
Oh, look at this. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. 1 for 2.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 57, Luis Corvello.
First pitch way inside, a fastball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Relay throw home. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. 2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Joe Adell. Out towards right center field. And that ends the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field. We go to the top of the 7th. Jay Langoliers stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
In plenty of time to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. About to get started here. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. And we're off and running in a brand new season. 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ball. Ball.
Oh, that got him.
Take your base. That
First
got him.
batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one away. One out, man at first. Junior Caminero, the next Cub to hit. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And he caught it behind his back. On the money. Nice play. And the batter now, Michael Bush.
Michael Bush.
Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Cubs, Edward Cabrera. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Nimmo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Langford in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second.
Ball outside.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Now it's Corey Seager.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
2 on, 1 out.
Well, all eyes on the
That's
double
a
play
ball.
ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Here is Jock Peterson. First pitch
Inside,
misses.
ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. The Rangers looking to strike first here on opening day. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from third.
Everything came together for him. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Ground ball up the middle. Swanson. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Top of the second. Here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Ball.
That one fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
Really good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next pitch
That's
is
the ball.
outside. That one misses.
That's ball
So a
4. Take
leadoff
your base.
walk.
Batting
What a
fifth,
battle.
the catcher,
It's not always
Carson
easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
On the ground. Tags the runner for 1. Over to first.
Oh, he's
Safe.
safe.
Now batting Joe
Batting
Adele.
seventh, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Ball.
Man at first, one away.
Last 2
Ball.
pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. The 2-run shot, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 2-1. Bouncer to Young. Throws across the diamond, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Evan Carter.
That's the ball. Hee-haw.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 down. Here's Josh Young.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball left side. Oh, nice play. Over to first. And they get the out. At the plate,
Batting
Mason
ninth,
Wynn.
the second baseman, Mason Wynn.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Up the middle. And he beats
Oh,
it.
he's
That's a hit.
safe.
Great try there. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Led off this game with a double. In the air, right field. Adele drifts towards it. And that is that. Top half of the third
Leading off
inning.
for
Here's the
Cubs,
Cubs
the center
leadoff
fielder,
man,
number
Pete
4,
Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Evaldi back to work. And a foul ball.
That's a ball. Outside.
Popped up. Takes it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Jackknifes out of the way. And that one ripped into right. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Caminero at the plate now. That's ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. 1 down. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
No, that's it.
Two now. Just off the outside part of the plate. And that's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
Man at first. Now it's Alex Bregman. Bregman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico.
That's a ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Berger takes it in for the out. 2 down. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now 4-1. As we go to the last of the third, here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
That's inside, ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
In the dirt, ball 3. And there's a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
High fly ball, right field. Adele settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's Corey Seager.
Number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Didn't go. The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to second. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Rangers, Shea Langoliers. Liner picked on the hop at first. Puts the tag on him leaving the box, and that's the 3rd out. On to the 4th. Here's Joe Adele. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. So here's Horner now. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball, that's in.
Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Here's your 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Nimmo under this one. And there's 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ground ball. Win. Over to first. And that will end the inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here's the Rangers. New pitch. In the game for the Cubs, Luke Little.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Berger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitch.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Coming home. In to score from first. It's 4-1.
He was all over that one. Into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Man at second. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Hunter Harvey.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. In the air, right field. Adele settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. And now Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run homer. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Line drive to short and caught. Texas plates 2 on the homer. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Ian Happ.
Now pitching for the
So
Rangers,
out of the bullpen for the Rangers,
30,
Paul Skeens.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled. Over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hey,
Skeens keeping him close. And here is Junior Caminero in the dirt, and he picks him off. Wow.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then try to get back before they throw you out anyway. Not going to go in your highlight reel.
And that one fouled off.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Got him. 2 away.
Up next to the Cubs,
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Going 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two down, nobody on. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Corey Seager. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one misses. Ball 2. Line drive, base hit. Adele quickly gets it back in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. Swung on, popped up on the infield.
That's an infield
fly called there. Two aboard with 1 out. And now the first baseman. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Daniel Palencia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that baby's gone. A 3-run shot. One down. And now the center fielder, Josh Smith. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Castro makes his way towards it. High
Over the
bounce
fence, that's a
over the
ground rule
fence
double.
for an automatic double. And now Josh Young. That one ripped but foul. Man at second. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. What a stop. Throw to second. But it's not
He's
in
in there.
time. Base hit. First and second. One out.